Good on you, Tim. GWS by 15 points then, early going. Moore kicked to himself and then probably had a little bit too much on it. Chopped off by Hill, who goes inboard, and Stanton starting to find a fair bit of the footy. Another chip kick is on, and that's a pretty easy mark taken by Hardingham. Too much space then, and he found it. Hardingham, just his second match for season 2013. Hasn't kicked a goal yet for the year. He has now. Essendon have got their first of the afternoon.
Hocking just starting to warm up too in front of me here, so it looks like it may be the end of the afternoon for Stanton. It looks like a quad injury to me. I reckon he's torn his quad, which can be a really nasty injury.
Giles the target, the bug kick. Bagley attacked the football hard. Zaharakis, he decided to go longer instead. It went to Bellchambers. Merritt was there, leaving the footy behind Melksham. Uncharacteristic mistakes at the moment from Essendon. They got out of that one okay. Pears back to Melksham. A high ball inside 50 more. He's been so good down there. Not good that time though. Hill to Davey. Goal Essendon.
This is 104th game. Adams, his man Scully, reads the target long. Cameron an option with Pears. Reed's chosen. Got a hand onto it. Now Hardingham, he's got to be good. Reed, the pressure was excellent. Bit of help in the form of Bagley to Bellchambers to Comma. Can they get one late here, the Bombers? To Jetta, pulls the kick. It was brilliant. Gumbleton, he can run on in. He'll hit it from about 20. And he's got one. The Bombers needed that before half-time.
It will be interesting to see whether or not he goes to one of the key midfield players of the Giants.
So Goddard, he starts outside the field of play. He sends it long. I said he was a good kick. Finally, he proves me right.
So we're back to that 21-point margin as we were at quarter time, as we were at half-time. This game seems to be unscripted for the most part. Howlett, terrific to Dempsey, who's got that pace and that burst and that dash. And again, it's a beautiful kick. Gumbleton on the end of this.
And for the first time this afternoon, the crowd is really starting to find voice down here.
From a man that's been so resilient, he's so popular at the football club. It looks good off the boot. The crowd tells the story. 2 in a row to the Bombers. Punches the ball forward again. Cameron, who's been a target all afternoon, gets caught a long way back. But Frost gives away the free kick, and Hibbert, who grew up idolising Koutafidis, took his number 43, but obviously didn't love him that much. Then replaced that with number 1. Now to Hill, and Hill to Merritt. Melksham's deep. Comma is short, hands onto it. Comma was chosen. Now to Davey. He can cross the arc and he can have a crack at goal. The finish is terrific. The crowd, they know it. The Bombers, they're coming now. Hill, Frost, Watson. So good in the mayhem of the midfield, Watson. Hibbert to Hocking, start as a sub. The kick forward, well, that was perfectly weighted in the end. And now the Bombers have got it on their terms.
Yeah, beautiful kick there by Heath Hocking. Now, Nick Maxwell spoke about the midfield grunt that Hocking adds, giving his teammates a chop out. Really positive start.
Stewie Cramery, normally pretty good from a set shot. 7-2 this year from set shots. Make it 8-2. The Bombers, they've kicked 5 of the last 6, and they've got the momentum now.
Yeah, there's not really anyone bursting into space now. It's going to be... Oh, he's got to hit those targets.
Well, Bug was missed. Luckily, Palmer was there. Over the top. He waited a long time for the ball. Cornelio, now the Bombers desperate. Watson to Cramery. Well, sliding, and a Bombers goal, you'd think.
In a way, it was almost a professional free kick, wasn't it?
Yep.
Because had he not given it away, they would have run into an open goal.
So Cramery has to finish, and he does. The Bombers are in front by 3 points in the shadows of three-quarter time. So Merritt, just at 20 years of age, a young Bomber, not so as a Giant, almost be a veteran in a Giants jumper. Jetta backwards to Hocking. He's got another. 7 of the last 8 now for the Bombers. They've played 587 games between them. That's 75 less than Kevin Sheedy has coached in his career. It's a young side, and it's been a plucky side this afternoon, but the Bombers have got on top in this third term. Zaharakis to Hibbert. Can he find a target late? They've got time, the Bombers. Got the lead in Gumbleton through hands. He'll get the free kick.
Top of the arm.
But no doubt about that one being a free kick.
So a terrific story. It's been well documented. He struggled to get on the football field, but when he does, he's so influential, and he's got another one for the Bombers in this third term. It's out to 3 goals, right on three-quarter time. Return on Friday night.
And the sub has been activated for GWS. Zach Williams is on, number 51, and Sam Frost has in his place on the bench. He might get cold down there. Hibbert kicks towards the middle of the ground. It's a bouncing ball. Never easy, these ones. Gumbleton. He got a little fist on it, and that was pretty well done. Across to the big ruckman, and then cruising past Howlett. A long one. Still alive here for Cramery. They've got 7 in a row.
When they're taken to the ground, whether it be in a tackle or a marking contest, very slow to get up. Just going to have to box their way through this final half hour.
So Ward, Tomlinson the target, and Hooker did well, then plays on quickly to Dempsey, who's got a paddock in front of him, and from the logo hits it in the Cramery direction, and again Cramery on the hard lead with those super hands
on the release.
So the leading goal scorer in 2011 and 12 for the Bombers. 3-3 for the afternoon, make it 4-3. Back out to 4 goals. Green quickly. Well, in the end, it was just a drop ball from Bruce. He's been harassed by Pears. Goddard, he snatches it out the back and gives it to Zaharakis, who off a step puts it to the wing. Merritt just outplayed by Hampton, but the tackle was strong, and suddenly the Bombers through Howlett, if he paddles it wide, can go forward again. Gumbleton, the big striding Gumbleton. The lead is on again. Well, that was just clinical in the end to Bell Chambers.
Pretty powerful 1-2 punch.
Just one behind for the afternoon to date. He changes that. That was a perfect strike. And the Bombers are out to 31. When they come in at 18, how far away are they?
Well, I guess the thing is, Haim, that your first couple, particularly now that they, we'll just see how this pans out, but we'll get back to that point.
When Goddard will go backwards to Zaharakis, his kick perfect to Davey.
You tend to your first couple of pre-seasons tend to be obviously coming into their third, still a while to go.
Well, the Giants have only got 6 players that are 21 or older. Davey, he's got another, and the Bombers are back out to over 5 goals.
On that occasion, so barring a last quarter catastrophe here, a mini win for GWS. They can get their losing margin under last year's. High ball by Williams over the shoulder, maybe hit on Palmer. The umpire said keep going. Rolling under it, Treloar. He got to his knees, trying to work the footy out, but he didn't work it out. And umpire Bannister right there knew all about it. He signalled the wrong way, then the umpire, but didn't matter. Davey gets the footy from Jetta. He kicked the last. He'll go back for another here. 2 goals against Collingwood on Anzac Day. 9 goals, 5 this season. Make it double figures now. He's got his 10th for the year. Explanation there from the umpire of why no free kick. So thrown up again. About 7 minutes remaining. Oh, that was a gutsy effort by Hibbert. Green sent the ball high, and Hibbert went back with courage and with the flight of the ball. Gumbleton up here, Cramery as well. They've got the numbers around this. The ball comes out to Hill. That was very well done. The handball by Merritt, and another goal for the Bombers. And does a bit of his good work there, Haim. He's had 10 disposals in this final term. He's been pretty good, Toby Green. He's got off the tagging job a little, and Gillum also with 10 for GWS in this last quarter.
So Bagley ambles in and just puts another onto the growing tally of Essendon goals. We're out to 39.
Kicked forward by Hocking. Not quite the mark there. Tomlinson bursting out of defence. He kicks towards the boundary. The Bombers have got it. 6 in a row. They win by 39 points.
Etihad